Alright, Suds N Buds, episode 6. The Hemperor, our guests are Mental Militia Gaming, Josh and Matt.
Hello, how's it going?
What's up?
We're Mental Militia Gaming.
And
Bears
this
good,
is
sir?
Josh,
Thank you.
and
Bears
my
good,
name
sir?
is Matthew. Thank you, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet you.
Oh,
Alright. Bottle openers right
So
here.
you guys, this is probably a bottle opener. I just tried attempting to open it.
yeah,
no.
most of them are
Just couldn't open it. Yeah.
definitely.
okay.
The first day raw. Oh no. I forgot. Thank God this guy has bottle openers.
No kidding.
Alright.
There you go.
And we can all clink here and see what it tastes like.
made with hemp seed natural flavors.
Hemp seed. What's hemp seed
Sounds
taste like?
good.
Smells pretty.
Mine's being dumb.
You got this here.
Kind of smells sour.
Alright.
That smells a little bit buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh shit, that's actually really good.
That
It really
is
warms your mouth up like tincture.
Citrus.
It's got like, it
very-
feels like there's still some leftover foam
very,
in my mouth, but, like,
yeah.
earthy.
Yeah.
Very
for
earthy.
sure. Hops. That's the
Mhm.
hops for sure.
I like that.
It's New Belgium as well.
Feels
Done
like
a lot of those already, but I don't know. They always have the cool pictures. I mean, this guy has like weed leaves, hemp
Yeah.
leaves as a beard.
You were telling me how like they do the New Belgium, like
Yeah, I was saying. Yeah, I was looking up videos on them, and they're like the reason that they're like New Belgium or whatever is because it started there, and they like stopped using oxidized barrels, so they would like use used barrels from wineries. So they're like oxidized and airtight from the wine in them over the years.
Mhm.
So like it would like sterilize the wood taste out of the beer, and that's like what they're going off of. Like that's their signature kind of deal.
nice.
interesting.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, so it's like it doesn't put a wood taste in the beer because barrels are the best for beer.
Yeah, I noticed it's 7% alcohol too, so that's pretty high for an amount of
six
beer.
pack will get you intoxicated.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Say.
Mhm.
And I like how it's called an HPA.
Well, yeah, and it's all it's a pale ale as well.
So you
Like
got
all that.
hemp, maybe like the
Hemp
cousin
pale
of.
ale, I think. Is
yeah.
what
That's not bad.
it's awesome.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think it would be. There's like, unless there's a country that starts with an H that's coming out of us, because that's like IPAs, like Indian pale
We're
ale.
totally just fucking this
Hungarian.
No, we're getting way too
Pissing a
on
bunch of
beer.
people off right now.
Yeah, I'll say I watched the video. I don't know if it's right, but
Yeah. Anyways.
no, it's super good.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than I think than the last few. Like the last one we had was super good.
What'd you guys have
See, and
last
I'm
time?
usually a Guinness
Our
drinker.
last episode was Big Wave.
Big
Oh,
Wave.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was super smooth.
Oh yeah, was it?
It was a light beer.
It was like a kinda had like a-
5%.
So compared to that to this,
They did like this like these ones always like when we get stuff like this it's kind of like makes your mouth like, and then the other one kind of it just went down smooth. It's like when you're already drunk and you drink a beer, it just goes
Yeah.
straight down.
It just has
That's
a
how it was
bitter
like on the first
aftertaste.
drink though.
Oh, okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super good though.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like this.
Yeah, this is
pretty
good too. The
I-
first one we
I'm
got, like I
usually a
said,
Guinness drinker.
I think it's like an acquired taste. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like the more I drink it, the better they get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Because,
I'd
like,
rather
before
drink
this, we
these
never-
now than like
You
Yeah,
always
cheaper.
got to get to a certain stage until you can kind of.
Well, besides like
beers.
what
Yeah.
Blue Moon, I hardly ever drink anything like. And Shock
Me
Top.
too. Yeah,
Yep.
me too. You always got to have some like kind of lemon or orange with it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then that kind of gives it a good kick
Makes
to
way
it.
better.
Oh, yeah.
Like the guy who thinks
Yeah.
Corona's fancy beer.
Yeah.
I got Corona with the
That's
lime.
like that's just
Yeah.
beach party beer.
Yeah. So I got Bud Light Lime, guys.
sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you have to lick salt off your hand, it's not fancy.
yeah.
Yeah.
My hand's
Good
not
save.
fancy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
this
bad.
isn't too
Put it
bad.
down quick,
Not
actually.
bad.
So,
Honestly, I can kind of dig this. If I were to have this every day,
yeah, see.
not bad.
Sure, you can
Take
find it
this.
most places. I would say we got it at Rosars in Lewiston. But,
Not bad. New Lewiston,
yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
not bad.
So what's your guys' channel all about? Like, what games do you guys usually play?
Pretty much a variety. I mean, we got like right now we're playing Apex Legends, of course.
Nice,
And,
everybody's playing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
How can you
trending,
not?
the trending games.
Right.
I don't have enough room on my PS4, so it's like it's cool because I
Except
got that computer
Fortnite.
the other day or yesterday.
Yeah,
so it's
I'm
like I'm getting on there at least.
I would
Streamer.
rather play
A
on PC
streamer.
if I could,
Yeah.
only because that's like
yeah, that's
just
what I've heard
so
as
much
well.
more
Yeah,
accurate.
And
of
all
what
the
I
I
games
don't
are
do.
like
stream,
better
but-
as well. I think
I
it's like they
watched
can add
it.
more to PCs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
weird.
can do a lot more with PC.
I remember like Fallout 3, like for console to PC was like massively
yeah,
different.
Oh my
no
God,
kidding.
Yeah, because you could do mods, you could do all sorts of stuff with it.
If
like
you
the-
had PC, but if you had 360 or PS3, it was just like strictly
Here
what
you
the
go,
game
vanilla
was given
game
to
with
you.
DLCs that kind
It's
of
kind of like
suck
Black
ass
Ops
sometimes.
3 for PS3 and Black Ops 3 for PS4. It's like you only get like
Yeah,
half the
yeah.
game on PS3.
Or GTA 5.
Yep.
To be honest. So you can go to that too, and it's just like you got PS4 and Xbox, but you know with GTA you can go to a certain extent, but with freaking PC you can add any mod you want. You can add Shrek.
Yeah.
You can add Shrek if you want.
Donkey.
Yeah, anything you'd like, and then just
You
kind
could be
of
Michael
make
and
it
just
a
make him
story.
Yeah, I've heard a
Shrek
lot of
and
people
then
that
have his
game on
dog be
computer. Like,
Donkey.
oh, we're
Yep,
There you
yep.
go.
Yep.
I heard like people mod the shit out of like Skyrim and fucking Fallout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both those games are heavily modded by people.
And
That,
maybe
Play.
Diablo, I'm not sure. Maybe the older one
Mhm.
too.
I don't
not
think
3D
Diablo's
now.
modded so much because it's kind of just like that loot game. So everybody's already just like I
I know, I beat it like the
fuck
first.
modding it? Who the
Well,
fuck
I couldn't
modded
get
it?
into that. Like I beat it the first time. Like the first time I played it through, I was like, "Oh, this is fun," and then it was like, "Oh, it was over that quick," and like gave up with an option. It's like now play it on hard. I'm not gonna play the
Yeah.
game over and over again. It's like
No
hard,
kidding.
expert, like nightmare.
You, see, you
Yeah.
played.
Well,
like I'd rather start on nightmare.
See, yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's why you start on. We would always start on hard, so that way you get the bonuses for. Your
Yeah, that's why I
level
did it.
ups and
I
all
started
your
on hard, and I
experience
thought that was like the last thing, and then like popped up again on like one that was like expert and nightmare.
Yeah,
and I
no.
was like, "What?"
But you don't go through the
Yep.
game again. All you do is just keep going from that point.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, that's the thing that's explained in the earlier games too, though. Is like, oh, fuck.
I also had Diablo for console, so I don't know if that made a difference.
Yeah,
or not.
I played a lot of Diablo 3. I just loved that game
See,
so
I
much.
never got to play much of Diablo, but what I got to play much of was Champions of Norath. If you guys have played that game on the
I've never even
PlayStation
heard
2.
of it.
Oh, that was like
That's a good one.
I would say that's the early version of Diablo, but it was PlayStation 2, and
Diablo
it was
came before it though.
well, yeah, it did.
Well, yeah, no, Diablo
That
came
is
out
true.
like
in the
long time
late
ago.
'90s.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
playing that on a PS2, like when the PS2 first came out.
Early
like in Final
2000s?
Fantasy X, like the graphics we were like,
Yeah, like
exactly.
so different than what they were before.
like blowing people's minds.
No
Like
kidding.
now it's like that's like a cheesy game. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one you find on a
It's like when
$12
GoldenEye
rack.
came out. You're like,
GoldenEye,
what? This is the
yeah,
best
no
first person
kidding.
Like
ever.
N64.
Yep.
And then, yeah, shit.
As Halo
We
progressed
actually have
up
that on
until,
Xbox
they
still,
moved,
dude. We could play
companies
that
to-
anytime.
Dude, I think
That's
GoldenEye
pretty
was
game.
the first
GoldenEye was
legit
fun as
first
shit.
person.
We have that
Yeah,
game.
we had that game, and we
We
still
still
have
do.
it.
They
Dude,
had
I think
Red
everyone
Faction
that
too,
played
I
video
think.
games had that game. That was
Yeah.
Well, I think that was
Who
the first time
doesn't,
they could
yeah.
like actually get, but like all the other shit was side scroller 2D most of the time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Doom was pretty early, I know that. It
Doom,
was
for
kinda-
sure.
that.
For first
I'm
person.
sorry,
And
this
they
is
made a
pretty
shitty
early, but I gotta
movie.
use the bathroom.
Oh, it's,
Go ahead. Go for
I
it.
just wanted to let you guys know.
Well, we'll give it a little
be
break
right back.
while
it's always
we're
why it's
still-
nice to have a second guest.
Exactly. It keeps it going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Doom, though, is like you got that.
Never
See,
even really
I've
played
seen
it
that
much.
pic. Yeah, I've
Me
seen
either.
those memes, but you had the gun in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
And then now you have it on the side of the screen.
actually looks
because
like it's coming
more
off your shoulder.
realistic. But yeah, it's like you kind of evolved from the start.
It was like
to what
like
is-
just the end of the barrel too.
Yeah, exactly. So
No
I've
hands, no
never
nothing.
really played Doom, but
Yeah,
have
me
you
either.
guys played?
I've seen
I
a lot of
didn't.
videos of it. Like I played it a
I
little
watched the
bit.
shitty
but I was like,
movie that
I was,
night.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was still pretty little,
It's a rock.
so I was like, my brother played it. I watched him
Do
play
you
it.
know what the other game was that evolved after that?
I know they had like Nuke Dukem. That was like a big game, and then
Okay. Yeah, there was
Shooter
another
version.
game I forgot, but it was just like based off of Doom.
oh,
But it was like the same mechanics, same thing, but it.
God, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
too.
exactly, and that's something I completely forgot though. But that's just pretty much what set them to a good start for their business.
Oh
Is,
yeah, and they had like a Gauntlet and games like that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Those
Was
were
it?
fun.
I don't know if it's Bethesda, but
Oh, I have no idea.
I have no idea. But we can talk about Bethesda now. How far they've gotten down is like, sad thing was, speaking of Bethesda, I pre-ordered Fallout 76, thinking that would have been a good purchase to do.
Yeah, how is that game? I'm like on the fence. I was on the fence about getting it.
We don't
Fallout
play it.
76?
Yeah, we don't
No.
play it anymore.
Yeah, no, it was like I heard it was like they
We
like did a
tried it.
timeline
We
like
played
meme,
it.
and it was all great story like where you save your father and it's like then you save your
Yeah.
son and then it's all then
I
nothing.
can count how many times
New Vegas was
we've
my
told
last one.
we
that
played
I
it.
liked.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
like-
one I
Yeah,
even
New
played.
Vegas was
Yeah,
a
New
good
Vegas
one. I
was
really
a good
liked that
Yeah.
one.
Fallout 76 that we played only like 3 or 4 times.
Fallout was cool because like it literally let you do whatever you want, like for the most part,
Yeah.
like as much as I could do at the time.
I could play Fallout.
Yeah.
Like, I can just kill everyone in this town if I choose to.
Yeah, right. And then but then you miss out on like 10 storylines.
That's all. Like
That's
you
okay.
only
That's kinda
completed
like Red Dead
82% of the game.
Yeah,
like,
for
I
sure.
swear to God, I've scoured this map, and it's like you killed someone who had missions for you.
Yep.
So you guys are talking about like you guys play Apex a lot because like
Yes.
I've noticed too because I actually watch a lot of streamers. Like I subscribe to a shit ton.
Did you guys?
And I just
Yeah,
sit there
actually,
and
yeah,
watch, like-
we'll
You
be
guys
our
know
like
what it
second
is?
like streamers on.
Dude, I watch a
Nice,
lot of
nice.
streams of the Fortnite,
Mhm.
and dude, you'll watch 2 or 3 matches of some of the bigger guys like Jay and them. Like I'll watch them,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden they'll be like, "Hey, you guys want to switch to Apex after this match?" I'm like, Jesus, dude, everyone is playing Apex now.
Mhm.
It's huge.
I mean,
Oh yeah, no, it got
crazy.
huge.
Everyone's
like,
switching.
within-
I haven't even got to play it yet,
Like,
but
2
I've like
weeks.
seen
That's why we gotta keep
2 weeks.
continuing.
I know.
Why
but
do you get butthurt?
He
Oh, shit, we're getting
so
so
much that I switched to Titanfall 2, and
He
so
has
like
Yeah, I've heard that
Titanfall
game's cool too. Everyone's
Yeah,
like,
no,
shit.
I wanted to go with like after
Oh,
I
I
heard
know,
about the movement in Titanfall 2.
Your
I was
friends
like,
on
okay, I gotta
PSN, and
try
I see that
this,
you
and-
play Rocket League too.
Yep.
This
we
guy
play
wants me
Rocket
to get
League.
it so bad, and I'm like, look, that's like $30. I'm like, it'll drop. But I
No,
heard it's like
it
actually really,
started
really
out as
fun.
20.
Yeah, it went up
Rocket
because
League.
everybody plays it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Rocket
never-
League is pretty up
It's
there.
huge.
Their next tournament is what, $1 million again?
Dude, I have a friend
And, like,
that is
bam.
hella good at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm
they
only
stream the shit out
Diamond
of it.
2, Diamond 3 maybe. Like,
That's
on a
another
good
big
day.
streaming game is that one, the Rocket League. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
So,
one
I've
that
never
they're
played it,
Because
but
of the
I
mechanics.
didn't know what it
Yeah.
was
Mechanics
until
of
Derek
that
brought
game
it
is
up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I seen you
is.
playing
And
it all
it
the
took
time,
me-
and I was like thinking, like, for some reason, Rocket Power, the old cartoon.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I don't know why. I'm like, what's like? Why is it saying that Josh is like watching Rocket Power? But I was like thinking Rocket League for some reason. And I was all weird. And then like Derek brought it up one day because like other ones won't be like, oh, they're watching this. You know what I mean? I'm like, just Josh. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, he's really into Rocket Power.
Yeah, man, he's really into rock. He needs some help.
And then Derek was all, have you heard of Rocket League? And I was like, and then like clicked. And he's all, it's like the car game where you're playing soccer. And I'm all, oh fuck.
That's what he's been doing this
Yeah.
whole
Yeah, I'm like,
time?
what? Like, I thought it was weird. It was like, oh, like showing me like what you were watching. I
No,
was like,
it's really
But see,
fun.
the sad thing is,
Yeah.
like,
It's
my dad
competitive.
actually does play, like, when I'm not playing. Like, so
Yeah.
he'll actually
He
take
does.
up majority of the Rocket League time.
He does.
And so then when I get back to a game after, like, we just lost one because he was playing, and you know, he's all right, he's good, but he's also, you know, got some things to
Shitty.
work on when
He's
it
a
comes
noob.
to...
he's used to the old games. Oh,
Yeah.
That's too
But,
neat.
like,
You know, honestly, yeah, Dad's stuck
when it
in
comes to... Well, Matthew, hang on.
Yeah.
Like, he's got the idea. He's got the idea, but, like, when it comes to getting it, he needs to just focus more on his teammates. So then
Exactly.
that's where he's lacking.
Exactly.
Right?
He's just like,
what I was
dude,
gonna
I'm
say.
So
doing
then I
myself.
get on, and then I'm getting bashed on for like the whole beginning of like the first 2 minutes of the match. But at the same time, I'm the one when you look at the leaderboard for the next person who scores, which obviously is me because I was playing diamond. And now I'm playing something lower because yeah. So then fucking.
You know, stay off my
Completely
profile,
shit on it,
Dad.
like, with, like, yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know what? It's good fun. I don't care really because we're, you know, bouncing between all sorts of games. So that's kind of what
Y'all, it's just
doing
Rocket.
with our
It's just
channel. It's
Rocket
like,
League. Don't
we're
lose it.
starting
Yeah.
out with Apex because but I do love Rocket League.
See, Rocket
Um,
League's fun. See,
yeah,
when
'cause
you got
it's-
like, let's say you're winning 3-2, and there's like, what, a minute left in the
And
game,
then they score.
and then they score, and then there's 30 seconds left.
Well, this is
maybe.
like, it almost seems like it'd probably sell better than FIFA 19.
Dude,
Yeah,
it
who
did.
cares
it
about
should
FIFA
have.
19?
It should have, honestly.
I don't
Sure it
even
is.
care about FIFA 19. I mean, I love soccer, but
Car
Not that
soccer
much.
where you get to
Not
have
$60
booths so you
though,
could like
soccer.
I paid $20, $30.
The only
for
game
it.
like I will like play like sports wise like I'm playing the shit out of UFC 3 and I have since it came out.
Yeah,
See,
he is
what the
I
thing
can see
is,
why.
so
That's
like
about
number 4
UFC
ranked,
3
dude.
is
Yeah,
like,
yeah. The season restarted, but last season I was Division 2 rank 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's number 4
Okay,
ranked on that.
here's the
game.
So
thing.
it's
It's
like-
like I played
Damn.
It's
so
Division
much-
2 though, so it's like there's still a whole fucking league in front of me, but
Yeah.
still, I
Yeah.
was like, hey, for my area, not bad. Like,
Yeah, that's
at least
yeah,
I
for
hit
sure.
the fucking map a little bit.
That's
So-
how I kind of feel when I play Rocket League with
But-
being
but
Diamond
the
3.
thing
Yeah,
there,
like,
there
yes,
is a
I'm
big
right there.
there is a
It's
big
like-
difference between UFC 3 and 2.
Yeah, a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people
The
are like,
controls have changed so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, I forgot
And
who
when
played
I
it.
He knows
played-
more about it than
the
I
When I
grappling,
when
I
I
got it here. We can
when
play
I played
afterwards.
UFC 2, dude, with my friend Dutch, him and I would play, and I was like pretty shitty, but I learned my ways. And then as UFC 3 came out, I bought it, and then I'm it's like, what the fuck is this? Okay, you can change the
I only
controls.
played UFC 2 like 3
And
times
so-
when he had it. And then,
so it's like, you want me to go back and play with Dutch on UFC 2
oh, dude,
and play on these old controls, and then play with the new controls at the
someone
same
came
time.
over here.
That is so
was it
difficult.
Dylan that came over
Yeah.
here
There's
last
a
time?
big difference. And
And he was
I don't
like, he used
it.
to play in UFC. Was it Dylan? Yeah, it was Dylan. He's like, oh, you played UFC too. Remember when I had 3 over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
Did
all,
you
what
play?
the? Why can't I? And he's all like trying to do certain moves.
He's
from
like, this is this, and you're like, what the fuck?
I never played 2 enough to actually compare them, but I would say
Yeah.
PS3 is like, I think it's more
3,
like fluent.
they
I've
made
only seen the
3
gameplay and watched him play a little bit.
Yeah,
so
the thing
I don't have
is,
much say
I
on
had
the
to
subject.
uninstall it
I
because
could
I never played that much. But the
I played
fun
all the
thing,
time.
the fun thing about
Yeah.
UFC 3 is they made it more realistic with
Mhm.
the controls.
grappling.
And the head
The
movement and everything.
grappling and the hooks that you can pull.
Well, dude, like
off,
if you ever played
More
UFC, did you guys ever play
it was
UFC
more
on the speed in 2010?
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
No tutorial on the wrestling on 2010. No tutorial
For
on
what?
wrestling
For
on
what
the
game?
UFC on the speed of 2010.
Oh
With the
yeah,
Brock
before
Lesnar.
they became big.
And then like on the wrestling, dude, when you went to the ground, like right now, UFC3 has a hub that tells you where your transitions are and stuff like that. And it, once you get good at that, it makes it like, and the other ones, like everyone's just spinning the. It's like, come to find out, it's like you never had to spin it. So like, I'm pretty sure they had it set up just like it is now, but there was no hub.
Oh, okay.
So like you were guessing them, like unless you like knew how to wrestle, I guess. Like the
Mhm.
only people who know how to wrestle are gonna like. And even then, it's like it's a direction on like a.
On the
Analog.
right stick?
Yeah. And you have to hold it to where it like completes, but like a lot of people like even like on some tutorial videos, like you just spin it in the direction you want to go, and you actually don't spin it.
yeah, yeah.
And they never put a tutorial in the game, so everyone
Right.
like that game, everyone just stood up,
See,
like no one ever bought.
You know what they got to bring back though is Fight Night.
Yeah, dude, Champion was the last one, and
That was
never
shit.
have
Yeah,
UFC
Fight Night
3.
was cool. That's what I remember
UFC 3
playing.
just
Fight Night Champion was the last one.
yeah,
Like just
UFC
you were
Fight
saying.
Night Round 3 was my favorite. But
Yep,
then Champion
me too.
came
Yeah,
out.
same.
We still have that for
Yeah, we
free.
used to play that for
With
days.
with that one song
Oh, dude.
by Akon
All day.
in it
Yeah.
too. You're just like,
All day.
every
Dude, I
time
used
you
to be
hear that
so good
song,
at the
you're like,
knockout
Me
punches,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Like the joystick knockout, like he'd play, like he switched
Yep.
to the button mode where you'd had the buttons and he could still use the joysticks for the haymakers.
Yep.
But then
Yeah.
I would just do the joystick. Oh man, I used to be
It
so
was
good.
literally
good.
just what you could do on the right analog stick.
Yeah, you
would put you in the win.
Like-
Exactly.
and then like put you like if you did it like a certain way, it put you in that like puppet mode where like it would go first
See,
person.
one-
You like had to block just right after you got knocked
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
One shitty thing I would do all
That
the
was my.
time.
That was like the coolest thing that I
Yeah,
thought was
yeah.
the best part about that game. Went into that.
See,
Yeah,
what
the,
would I
that
would
little
do
mini,
a
like, it's
lot?
like a mini game almost.
Yeah,
I would,
yeah.
I would
And the
always-
trainings were fun too.
I would always
Mhm.
press A to just punch that progressive punch. That would pretty much fucking knock them out if you could. But
Yeah.
that would waste so
Do you guys
much
remember
energy.
seeing like the old commercial for Fight Night Round 3?
No.
Showed like a guy getting punched and like it was like in the boxing ring, like the guy get punched, and like boom, and he like is in like a fucking wheat field, and it's all glossy, and he's like looking around, and it's like that was like the days thing they did for the commercial.
No way.
Yeah, and then
I
like
wish
you would
I
like
would've
come back
seen
in,
that.
and then like you would like it was like another like an actual boxing match, like it wasn't like CGI, it was just like something they
Yeah,
took
it
like
was
a clip of, and
realistic.
then like someone like clipped him, and then like fucking it was like goo, and like hit the ground. And they did like 4 things to that. Like some other guy gets like clipped, and he's like standing in the middle of the ocean. It's all foggy, and he's like on a rowboat. And he's like, "What the?"
Yeah, what the?
And then he like
Yeah.
sucks back in. He's like getting socked to the ground. Like,
But you remember Fight Night
That's fucking
Champion?
funny.
yeah. They
See-
just added Andrew Bishop and Isaac Frost to UFC 3 on the heavyweight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have like no kicks or nothing. It's just like straight boxers. They can
So
throw.
really-
They can dirty box. They can
It's
throw
like
knees and
boxing.
elbows.
Nice.
But like that's it.
See,
But they're like huge.
it's UFC 3.
Yeah.
I have that, so I got to reinstall it.
Yeah, they
now.
added a bunch of characters. They added like Sean O'Malley and
So
Alexander.
Yeah,
they're
it was-
still doing updates.
Yeah, they
on
have,
it.
the EA
Good. It's
roster
huge
keeps
online,
updating.
dude.
Good,
It's a
good.
huge online game.
Yeah, and then they added a bunch of guys. They brought in some old people. They updated Ronda
It's-
Rousey.
it's-
They did Matt Serra. Kimbo.
Ooh.
They added Kimbo Slice.
Okay.
He died.
I mean, I get some of these names, so I'm like not in
Same.
this, but I'm still in the
I like watch the
conversation,
sport, and
so,
like I learned a lot of it
interested.
from the game, and then like from the game got like I've always been into UFC, but like
I
ever
got
since
the-
2010, I was like, what? Like,
yeah. But I still feel like boxing is still a big thing.
oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys
Nobody's
seen
watching
Lomachenko,
once a
dude?
Nobody is talking
Wait,
about
what?
it.
Have you guys seen Lomachenko like fight? Oh my god, dude!
No.
We're gonna watch some videos after this. This guy's a boxing legend, dude. He actually just did a quick spar with T.J. Dillashaw, and like they boxed out, and like it's weird to see the difference between UFC striking and boxing because they're like all inside and technical, and then like UFC they're like flinching,
Yeah.
they're
Yep,
like doing
yep.
the Bruce Lee fucking, and boxers do that too, like they're fading and fucking popping
Yeah.
and like moving and cutting angles, but like the UFC fighters like you can tell they're like. When it was because they were just boxing, they weren't like doing MMA or nothing. So when they were sparring, like it was like T.J. Dillashaw not trying to set up a kick and shit, like you know what I mean? Because T.J. Dillashaw, he kicks you in the fucking head, you're going down.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
ask
for
Cody
sure.
Garbrandt.
Yeah. See, the best thing I got was pre-ordering or not pre-ordering, but I bought the deluxe edition for UFC 3, and I got Bruce Lee for all the.
Oh, all the weight classes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. I
lightweight,
bought mine
featherweight,
right when it came out before they even had the
heavyweight.
original edition. Like any of the deluxe editions, it was like they put out the original copy, and then I was like, bam, bought it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
You just want to be
I
the
was
best
waiting
of
for it.
other people, dude. No
I
kidding.
just did that with Jump Force too. Like I just bought Jump Force.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't played that one
No, I
either
got it.
yet.
Speaking of like,
Ben was kind of explaining it to me.
Yeah,
on the
it's
way up.
crazy.
have you guys played Apex Legends?
No, I haven't had room on any of my consoles. Like he's got it. Ben hooked it up on that computer I bought from him. Big thanks to Ben for
Dude,
helping us out. And
You
then
gotta try it out. Definitely.
yeah, he
give
already
a
set it up.
try.
I just got to do the install, and then I got to get a Wi-Fi adapter. I'm
Okay.
probably just gonna run a LAN cable.
So
to
what's
it, 'cause-
your full-on opinion?
Best option, would
Yeah.
be the LAN cable.
Yep, LAN cable. What's your full-on opinion about Fortnite?
Fortnite? I just couldn't get into it, but I
Same.
also was a huge PUBG fan already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't like the
I
building.
liked
Yeah.
the concept
You don't
of
like the
PUBG
building,
when,
huh?
when I first heard of it, but then after seeing all these other Battle Royale games that I could actually finally get my hands on because I didn't have a PC to enjoy PUBG.
Oh yeah, I didn't have PUBG. I literally
No,
started
the
on
phone
PUBG
version.
on mobile.
Mobile.
Oh yeah,
Mobile.
mobile. Yeah,
Yeah,
mobile's
same
so
thing, but
easy. I don't know
it's
what
so
it is
easy.
about
Side-
it.
side
I just
strike and
fucking,
hip shot.
Yeah, exactly.
The first
It's so
Shoot 'em
easy.
from the
These
hip.
people are
Bah, bah,
dumb.
bah.
I don't get it. You just walk
No.
through, and these people are just like,
the thing.
what?
Yeah.
And
Like,
you're
it's
just
the
like,
wig out
bro,
with
I'm
the
already
thumb.
ready for this.
Yeah.
I want
Like-
to try Free Fire. Everybody's talking about that too.
The
I haven't
thing
tried
is
that
though,
one.
Me
Pub-
neither. I heard it's
PUBG
awesome.
Mobile, the first 2 games are all bots. It is literally a test on how good
Yeah, no,
you
there's
are.
actually bots
Yeah,
in
no, I'm-
other games too. Like you can tell when someone's
So
a bot. They're
that's
all
oh,
like,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, no,
like
yeah.
running
that's
into
why
a
you
wall.
did
You're like, you're not
so
even
good in
shooting
your
at me,
first
dude.
2 games
Yeah,
on
that
PUBG
or they
Mobile.
try to
It's
take
like-
some
just
weird
because of
like
the bots.
path to get up to
But
you
it puts
or
you
around
in
you,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's like
like
certain
super.
spots.
After that,
You
it's
are
almost like they don't
like-
even see you
But
for a
it's pretty
second. They run
good.
like right by you.
It's-
Like any
it's a
real
good
game
way
should be
on how
like
they do
snap. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that guy would have been like, "Oh shit!" But
unless
no,
they're
I'm
like,
not
I
talking
mean,
about the
kids
first
are
games.
playing
I'm
it
talking
too.
about,
That's where I'm like, is that a bot or is it like a 7-year-old? But like I don't know, because some 7-year-olds are like straight prodigies with video games. So it's like,
Yeah,
maybe some
exactly.
7-year-olds make me look like a 7-year-old.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Like, what kind of brain do you have?
That's
at
how,
your
that's how I
age?
started to feel with guitar,
what
and then
age?
that's why I went over to video games.
Yeah, I'll say
Just
because
kidding.
I was.
But-
Derick was like, "Man, we're not gonna have a whole lot to talk about." I was like, "Oh no, they play first-person shooter." Because I think he thought you guys were like talking about WoW and stuff, and I was like, and also Josh,
No,
like
I
he
played WoW,
has been playing
I like
guitar
WoW.
for a while, and I know
Yeah.
you guys both play instruments. I went over there that one time.
He
Yeah.
plays piano. He still plays.
I play
I've
piano
honestly
and I
been a little
sing.
off since I moved to
He's
Tri
been in
Cities.
bands and
You guys
shit,
should
so-
maybe
Yeah,
throw some
yeah,
of that on
yeah.
your YouTube channel. Are you guys gonna make your own music too? Is what you said, right?
Yeah, we've been making our
Well,
own
yeah,
music
I'm
for
in,
the channel.
I'm in a
I
band,
see.
right? I'm in a
But
band.
he's the one that's so far gotten his stuff hooked up because he's got his nice ass MIDI.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have a partnership
Well,
for sure,
well,
dude.
also-
Like when we
Well, I
had
mean,
Ben
we have
on, Ben
brothers,
does a lot
too.
of it by himself, and it's like, man,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit, more
That's
than
crazy.
we could even get together would be even beneficial to all of us. Fuck.
yeah, no, it's like
That
that's
would
why it's
be
nice
like-
to have the podcast because like we can
Yeah,
bring
no
people
kidding.
on, like it brings your people to us, and then it
Yeah.
also
See-
brings our people to you.
Oh,
So
yeah,
Exactly. And
I'm-
that's like the whole.
you know,
Yeah.
help
yeah.
scratch
Trying
my
to
back,
help,
your scratch.
sure.
Like you gave us a
Other
guest, to give us
people,
something to
yeah.
talk about. Because like me and this guy have known each other for like 15 years, so it's like we can
Yeah.
talk about what happened
Sorry.
this week, but other than that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And see, and I've known you for what, 2, 3?
Yeah, a couple of years now for sure.
Mhm.
And I
Well,
met
no,
you
like,
one other time.
not like
I
known.
think we showed you
closely,
like
but-
what. Fuck, we showed you guys those videos at your house. It was like what
Yeah, you
shit
came
demon
over,
baby
right?
says or baby shit or fuck. I can't remember the name of the video.
Wait, you
Baby
came
shit.
over once?
Yeah, your guys' house. Up in
Oh
the
yeah,
orchards.
no, I remember that video.
Yeah, the shit demon baby says.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
was
the
all,
demon
"Can you
baby.
Bring me some books.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah!
yeah.
Oh my god!
That was a while ago.
That was
a
forever
while
and a day.
ago.
That was before I
really
left
long.
Tri-Cities.
Yeah. It was right before you left for Tri-Cities.
Yep.
Yep.
And that was a decision poorly made. But you know,
I didn't even know you came
it's
back.
all right.
I remember you came back down for like a couple days, and like by the time I hit you up, you're like, dude, I'm already heading back. I'm like, no.
I was just down to visit to pick up more stuff, but man, I made some bad decisions. Fell into some bad things, dude. And
Josh
Do
literally.
you still do impressions?
Josh.
yes, I do. I've got.
Let's hear some of them.
All right. Okay.
Finally, so.
Okay. Well, I guess we are hosting one, but I was gonna say we're not hosting an intergalactic kegger down here. You know, something like that, or I can't do Hank Hill anymore. For
Can
the
you
life
do
of me.
President?
Dude, I've been trying to work on Hank
I
Hill.
can do. I mean, Reagan is easy
Oh,
with
damn it,
Rip
Bobby.
Torn. Oh yeah. God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah.
Fucking, I need that Strickland propane here right now. Right fucking now. Something like that, you know.
Did you used to do Clinton too? Was that you?
No, I was.
Clinton was
Oh,
so-
I
maybe it
was,
was Reagan.
Wake me up.
Yeah.
Wake me up in some can't wake up.
Yes.
Save me. Yeah. Help me, Mickey. Help me. Something fucking like that. Shit, man.
Remember we
I
used
miss.
to
I still
run
I'm
around
still
working
fun,
like
but-
he's just like be like talking in like a weird voice. I'm like, what, dude? Like some of them like blew my mind, dude. I was like, what? How are you so good at those?
Which one? I think I did Deck and Gain a lot. When I was there.
Yeah, I remember we used to do like the 1970. yeah,
1972.
yeah, I was like, the Heisenberg. I'm not good at impressions.
Oh,
yes.
fuck.
You're so good.
I like to
I
brag.
got a lot of voices, man. If,
Yeah, you
if
used to do
somebody
a
just
bunch of-
recognized me, I could probably be a voice actor. I've also heard I could be radio, all sorts of things, man. I've got,
So you're all looking at 105.1. Smooth.
You're listening to 105.1
you know, something like that.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Suds N Buds Podcast Radio.
Sounds
Well,
hillbilly
so
as
it's
fuck.
Buds Radio.
Well, I'm gonna grab another beer. You guys got some in the beer real quick?
I
well.
think it's on the porch.
Porch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
grab
frozen
some real
outside,
quick.
so.
I'll be right back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, gaming is pretty much I've kind
Yeah,
of
I've moved my
fallen
life
into
over
since
to
then.
gaming.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you guys you had a few games over there to your house at one time, and then like now you like seem like you're like on it all the time. So I was like, oh,
yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of it, but you know,
yeah, that's all there is
I'm
to really
still
do.
going.
Like especially when you got
Right.
a job and like especially when it's winter outside. It's like
yeah, exactly. Catering's
winter
going all
outside?
right. I mean, work is going all right. You know, but right now.
It's one
though,
thing when you
because
go
of
like the
snow.
beach or something, but it's like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go freeze, dude.
Exactly. I'm not
At
gonna
least there's
fucking
like
leave the
a
house.
big river to go
I mean, I
jump
could
in during the
pick
summer.
up the guitar and start jamming, right? But
Oh, dude, I put my guitar down for a long time. Like, just
too long. I took it.
I forget like stuff that I taught him. He has to reteach me.
Yeah, same. My buddy Christian is like fucking. He's like surpassed me, and I'm just like, God damn it! I taught him One by Metallica. I don't remember that. Let's see. I taught him fucking a bunch of shit. Right now, he's definitely taken that and then made like a full song, and I'm just like, I feel like I've defeated myself.
You know, I've created my own worst enemy.
Yep. And I'm like, well, I'm my own worst enemy.
We
I'm the
ain't as
same,
good as
so
we once was.
fuck them both. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this.
Yeah, and I was like getting okay. Like I can only play like little things. I can play like a full song. Like I can do like a chord song where it's like not actually like the full song, but like just the chords. Like Last Dance to Mary Jane's or something like
Yeah.
that. I can play the chords of that or something. And like someone could sing. But when I was like just doing the guitar part, it's like, yeah, you're just doing chords, bro. What about like all that fancy stuff? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, exactly. I try it and like I got something kind of going, but I'm at the same time I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, and then there's actually a beer in there. I think you guys probably grab it. I don't know why I
Yeah,
didn't
I
think
got
of that.
hella beers.
Oh,
Oh,
That's what I was gonna
Yeah, I didn't.
say.
I don't.
but
I let
didn't
you walk
mention
out
it.
too. I thought about it. It's like we have a mini fridge.
That's okay. I played
What
fetch.
is he doing out there?
There you
Well,
go.
anyways, let him do it.
I think Josh
oh,
might
yeah,
need
dude.
another one. Yeah, I should have grabbed a
Yeah.
couple. Like, whenever we have 4 guests, I should grab a couple packs.
I could use
That's
another
okay.
The
Hey,
last
you wanna
because
grab some beers out
I'm a
there?
tiny guy. I have a tiny
Oh, that-
bladder.
Yeah. He's all tiny bladder. Gotta go.
It like bothers me because I want to just keep sitting
Oh, it's
down.
fine. I did it on we did a Speakeasy podcast for a different guy. We were guests on him, and I was like, yeah, I gotta take this. I did it like 3 times in like an hour. I was like, did I never pee this much? But like, I feel like if I don't go right this second, like,
then I'm gonna explode.
Yeah.
There'll be another scene
I
we
might
don't
pee
want.
on your couch.
yeah.
Hey, that's some good content for the internet.
He's like, I need a diaper.
Yeah, this is on couch.
So what were
there's
you
like-
guys talking about?
Oh, he was doing impressions. He was talking about how he picked up a guitar and then like he put it down because I was talking about like I set my guitar down. It's like he like taught a couple people a few things. Like I was telling him that I showed him a bunch of like little tiny riffs and stuff, and like I hear him playing it. I'm like, Joe to play it. I'm like, I don't remember how to play that. And it's like, can you show me? And it's like, dude, I showed you how to play this. He's like, he was talking about his friend Christian. Like he showed him a few things. And like now Christian's like doing better than he is because he set his guitar down for too long.
Oh wow. See, for me, dude, back in 2012, I just kind of
When the world ended.
yeah, we were homeless. we were really homeless at this time, dude. And this family at the church was like, "Hey, we got a place for you guys to live at." So we were like, "Okay, we'll go there." And so we stayed there in their basement. It was a really nice basement. It was like pretty nice deluxe kind of area. They had a piano, dude. And so I kind of just taught myself how to play piano there in a sense.
Oh,
And
yeah.
over the years, dude, I just kind of... Dude, I was just a self-taught pianist. I
I
kind
learned
of
how to
just...
do like
pianist.
chords.
Pianist.
On, chords on piano. But
Yeah.
that was it.
That's all I did.
And that's where I started though. Was
the first
a little bit
song-
of piano. And I think that's what
It
inspired
was
you to do it.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly,
I just
dude.
picked up
I
guitar.
think I inspired Josh.
I know
to
I
do
got
it
a
when
piano
he
when I
moved
was a
back.
kid, and I was like, I want to play guitar, and like threw it, and I'm like, man, I should have done stuff with that piano. It would have been good at it by now.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how I look at him
That
too.
little
I'm like,
keyboard.
I'm decent at
Yeah.
been
Well,
recording dope.
like,
ass
here's the
piano.
thing is-
And like as you get older, they're like, man, the piano does sound good.
Yeah, I know. When I was younger, I was like, that, and like all I wanted was a violin or a cello or a guitar. But what I got, baritone.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did I play the
baritone.
French horn? Don't feel bad.
I played
I wanted to play
played
something
the
else, but-
fucking trumpet in
And I think
fifth
everyone had to
grade.
play the recorder in like what, like 5th grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I learned to play the trumpet.
And
But
Yeah, I
that
played
was
trumpet.
we 3 kings of.
yeah. And then over the years, I just kind of taught myself how to play piano, and now I can like, I don't know, I can just.
Yeah, I
catch up on
surprise
anything.
myself some days.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I do surprise myself. I'm
And
like,
this guy, it makes me mad. I have to like look up tabs and like music, and then like Derick will like listen to something. He's all just plays it.
Well, see that,
I'm like, what?
and I'm right there with you, kind of, Derek.
Yeah.
I can just like, I used to have to look up tabs, Max, but then just kind of over time, you just.
Dude, I just came
You
up
just
with a
kinda
fact.
hear
I
it.
just find
You
I
just
feel like I
remember
picked. I
what
can play
note?
like I can memorize how to play stuff on guitar, but it's like not from sound. It's like actually from the numbers from the sheet music that I'm seeing, like from the
Okay,
tabs. I
I
can remember
see.
the tabs, not the sound of the music.
Well, see, if you can, the way I do it is like I hear the the tune, and then I just like kind of repeat.
Yeah, it's
that in
he's
my
good. It's
head,
like he can
and
hear
then all
the
of a sudden
note,
I just
kind
kinda-
of. He can find it. I
Yeah.
can't find it. I'm like, that kind of sounds like it. It's like, that's way off, dude.
Oh,
It's like you're playing like a G, and it's like, dude, that's a
Yeah.
D.
see, whenever,
D, that's way off from
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
whenever I hear
I
a song,
do get that though. My
The
buddy
D
is
Michael
sure.
has the same way because he was learning guitar before I left.
Well,
for
yeah,
some
when I
reason.
like did guitar, I wasn't sitting there like trying to figure stuff out. It's like how I'm gonna figure it out. I was like, so I'm gonna show someone's gonna show me how to play it.
Well,
And now I'm like, now I need to see that
Dude,
thing that
and I
showed me
just-
how to play it.
I just
Yeah.
watched a thing that
Like, and I played
said...
Rocksmith, and I'm like, this is super fun. I'm gonna get really good at guitar, but then you can't
No, I
play
just
without
watched
Rocksmith
a thing
I
literally the other
kinda
day
heard
that
about
said
that.
it's bad to try to learn
from
how to
tabs.
play music on YouTube. No, on the internet, period.
Oh yeah,
Trying to
that's
learn
right.
on YouTube is not going to work, and they say it will never work. You'll give up every time. There's hardly anybody that's actually gone through with
Well,
it
especially if
Yeah.
you
and
don't wanna pay
completely
for it.
learned how to play. Like
Ah,
completely.
Maybe.
All
It's
blue
because
scales
of the
and everything.
video.
I've
Unless
watched.
they were like a prodigy, like
Oh,
you know,
like,
those guys
Unless
that
you're
pick up
Asian
guitars.
and literally gonna just stick with it, or like
Yeah,
you're
unless
just a racist, but like
I
No,
don't
you're
know.
not
like
being
you're
racist.
like-
motherfuckers obviously
That's
do it.
like kind of true when you
Well,
look
not even
at
Asian,
I
or
don't-
like
I don't
you
know
had
if
that.
it's
we
about-
give
up.
It's not.
I
Yeah.
don't, I know. I
We
don't
give
know.
up.
Autistic
We give
thing
up.
where
We're
like
like,
you
fuck
can't
it.
do
If
like
I'm not
math
good at
at
it
all, but
first
like
thing-
you pick
I
up
don't know
any
if it's
instrument
about being
and shred.
Asian, but I just
Sorry,
keep
I got
going. Every video I look at a tutorial, it's like, even if it's difficult, I look at the part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5
Yeah.
just to keep figuring that out. And what's weird is
Well, I can
like,
understand where he's coming from. Like,
and
you
what's
also have to have
weird
a
is
knack
like
for
the
music.
part 1.
It's
like,
good to have
I can
someone though
easily,
to teach you though. If you
Yeah.
didn't have at least one person to teach you, you wouldn't.
Well, it's
stick with
also
it.
For
like
sure.
someone like a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
it's
saying.
like when you're
That's
like.
what they say.
Like it's like
is
trying
you
to
have
learn to
have
throw the
someone teach
perfect
you.
punch off YouTube. There's no one saying like, "Oh, you're putting your elbow too high.
Yeah, yeah.
You're coming
But
out
what's
too
weird
far."
is,
But
like-
same thing with like, "Oh, if you like did your finger like this instead like this," because if you look at tabs especially,
Yeah.
and not the hand, you'll set your own hand shape up. And
To
it's
that
like,
guy's
oh
hand,
yeah,
and
that's
you're, like,
and then like the
uncomfortable.
transition will go to something that's like
Uh-huh.
so difficult you can't get to it because
They're
like
making it seem like
Yeah.
it's more difficult than it is. And that's what
That's
thing.
why I like tabs. Because when you read it, you're like, well, I'll figure it out. And then
Yeah.
you figure out your own movement.
But then
to
like
it,
you
and-
realize there's like chord shapes too.
Yeah.
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 Chords are easier, honestly. I figured
Yep.
out recently.
Yep.
See, and I,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've
I tried showing him
gotten
chords
better
long, he's
at
like, no, I'll just
barring
figure
my
out all the
chords
other
a lot
stuff.
easier,
For the
so-
longest time, I was reluctant.
Yeah, like, I was like, dude,
I
they're
was
so
like-
easy though. I like
yeah,
the open
chords,
chords at
man.
least.
Same.
I even
wanted
was
to
in
like
lessons.
do more tunes.
Dude, I did
and, like,
lessons like
I'm
10
lead.
years ago. Like 15 years ago, I probably did lessons. I was like 14
my
years
lessons
old.
were 6th and 7th and 8th
From a
grade.
pro, dude, and I still was like, fuck chords.
Didn't you
And
get a side
That's why I
L's?
quit. No, I
Or-
went to Keeney Brothers.
My
but-
favorite teacher to this day for guitar would have to be Mr. Polk.
Yeah.
He was the coolest
Do you
teacher.
know Marty Lukenbill?
I don't
Shout
know.
out Marty. But he's
Mine-
a badass, dude.
My
He is
teacher
one of
was
the
from
best
Tri-Cities
guitars.
because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where we kind of grew up at some point.
Different
So-
areas. So, yeah, same kind of guy, though, probably.
Yeah,
But
he was
anything-
like just a good
Any
guy.
style of music.
Yeah,
probably.
and his number one rule, this is my favorite teacher for guitar class. His number one rule is just don't be obnoxious.
Not
And that's
real.
easy to follow up because, well, I mean, you could do that if you made it sound cool, but if you keep doing it over and over again, that's where he'll get mad and then he'll like show you up by playing some dope ass lick, and you're just like, well, now I just need to stop playing guitar.
I give
Like,
up, thanks,
I've watched
dude.
like 3 or 4 kids just stop playing because they watch him play something and they're like, I'm not going to be able to amount
Well,
to
we
that.
talked
I'll
about
never do
I
this.
watched it and I'm like,
We had Seth
That's
on one of
easy.
the episodes.
What
We
the
were
fuck is
talking
he
about
doing?
something like that, and it was like, it's just like when I see him play in comparison to what I can play,
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
Seth
man,
is-
I don't think I'll ever get that good.
see, and I get that. Like
Mm.
when I watch like a music video to something like by The Who or even Queen or even
Here,
fucking
grab that cat.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I know. I've been
Yeah,
wanting
let
to
him
try
out.
and pick
I don't
him
know
up,
how you
but I
got
want
him.
him to feel comfortable before I.
Well,
He has
I
a
don't know why
meowing
he's in
problem.
here.
Yeah.
That
He
was
meows a
problem.
lot.
That's
I
okay.
can't, there's no way he's gonna.
My cat has
Just
a meowing
snuck in
problem,
the
and her
door.
meow is like, it's just like as if she never meowed ever in her life. So now it's like, and
Yeah, it's
the
like-
most it's the most pathetic meow you've ever heard.
Ever heard.
But,
That is
but you
the
just
better
feel
meow.
so bad for her. You're like, oh, I'm sorry that your meow is
Dude, he
pathetic.
does it if he's been
Yeah, like,
outside too
so-
long or something. He's like, you left me out too long, dude.
I'm offended.
I'm
Well, yeah, it's weird that like
offended.
that. Like people thought like animals never had like souls or nothing. Like I don't know who believes that. I don't know if
no,
people still
I
believe
think
that.
they have souls.
It's hard to like, especially now, like especially with the internet, how many like animals you see with personalities. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
You want to let him out? He probably wants out of here.
just carry him out if he won't go out because he's
Yeah.
gonna keep.
No, he
meowing.
will want out. Look, he wants
That's probably
out.
why he's meowing.
Yeah, just open the door, he'll go.
He's all, I'm double checking.
It's like, why did you pick me up?
Oh, Jasper, he's famous
Well,
now.
the reason
Yeah, no.
why you
Yeah.
probably
That kid
think they
got
have
more
9 lives is
innocent
how
anything.
lucky they are throughout how
Well,
many
then they're like
accidents
just
they've
super
been
like
through.
No, they're not
athletic
even-
and flexible.
It's not how lucky they are, it's what they can go through, dude. They're
Yeah,
just
it's
super...
what they-
Oh yeah, no, they're
My animals are
That
crazy,
motherfucker
dude.
has a hole
And that's what I
this
think
big
is
in his
what make
leg,
them
this
lucky.
deep, this big. I put iodine on it. A week later, he's fine, dude. He was limping and dying.
He's like, I
and
don't
then I
even
put
need-
iodine on it and
Oh.
squeezed all the infection out, and then put iodine on it, wrapped it up.
Oh,
was
wow.
fine.
Damn,
Wow.
nice, good
Yeah.
shit.
It's easy shit. As long as you
Animals
get
are
iodine.
crazy, man.
Yeah, I
Shit's
know they
sick.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, you just, like, get your...
They can take
But
some
at the
shit.
same time,
You
like,
just
They'll
snap
lose
your
a
arm,
limb.
and you're like, well, this is
Like,
snap.
if they're
Chew it off
wild
eventually
versus
and then
domesticated.
survive and walk around with 3 limbs.
It's like you break your leg, and it's like no one resets it. You're just like, well, I'm going to have to learn to walk like this.
Yeah, I know.
You keep breaking it until it falls off.
Yeah.
And like they still go with it, like if they're domesticated, and then they have to have that like piece lamp amputated, right? So then they're just like, well, fuck it.
yeah.
Fuck it.
No,
Like,
but I've
I
seen
have
a bunch-
3 legs now.
It's weird. I've seen a lot of 3-legged dogs, I feel like,
Yeah,
in
I
my
know.
lifetime.
And like,
And deer.
yep, deer too, man. Deer are just
I've seen a
fucking
couple
like,
of
I don't
3-legged.
get it. Like, dude, they're just like, oh, man, death. And then like they just
Headlights?
same thing with
Dude,
rabbits,
no joke,
dude.
we were driving in from Lapway, dude, and we hit, literally, we were in a car, and like we literally hit the ass end of a deer and then the front end of a deer. They're like going single file across the road, dude. Like,
Oh
a,
my
saloon,
God.
like a saloon door, dude. Boom! Like,
That's how they do
we
it.
hit 2
That
deer.
is amazing. That is amazing.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
or should I say with 2 deers? With
Yeah,
1
and then
truck.
like it like,
I
crushed, like
feel so
crumpled
proud
or
of
like it,
myself.
like basically just crumpled the front of her car because it's like one of those newer cars with like the
Yeah.
plastic instead. And then
No,
like
I would seriously.
it was like
though,
a
feel
small
so
crack
proud
in
to
the
have killed
windshield,
2
like it was
deers
like already
that.
like kind of small. You could see where it started. Like as soon as the deer like shot across.
Oh my
But
God.
like we were like, yeah, the deer did that.
yeah,
yeah.
It's
The insurance
true.
was all. You just shut the fucking new windshield in there. It's like, I mean, technically the deer did it, but it didn't start the crack.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's my
But he definitely
understanding.
finished it. The deer is, or deer, whatever the plural is.
Yeah.
like a saloon. Dude, I remember like they flew too. Like we got like it's from Lapway, so we were in like 65.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly.
No, you guys got
Yeah.
lucky as fuck.
They're dead. Yeah.
No, you're lucky you hit
They,
him
like,
like that.
flew
Their ass
up.
exploded into a red mist, and the head
You
exploded.
hit
into a
you
red
hit
mist.
him like a fucking 7-10 split instead
Yeah.
of like full on.
Dude, they
You guys
flew out
were
in the air like
fucking
this.
60 miles an hour.
Like,
Just
so
think
cool
if that
to
was
see.
just full body into your windshield
Yeah, we
instead
lucked
of
out. Like it was
inside
like
outside,
the back
yeah.
legs of one and the
Yeah,
front
like-
legs of the other.
Oh, okay.
You got way lucky, dude.
Fucking lucky, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Like you're saying,
Smash. My
Derek.
mom got fucking a deer in her lap one time, dude. Leaving Camel's Pond, dude. She was all pissed off, and you can hear her go, "Rah, rah." Hits third, dude, and when she goes to shift into fourth, boom! And you heard it, dude, because we were all at like a pond area, and like she was on the road, which was like right off of where we were, but you couldn't see it because there was trees in the way. You just heard it, like her shifting. She hit fourth and boom, instantly stops, and then you hear my mom get out bitching, like yelling and shit.
Fucking
Everyone
piece of
was
shit.
echoing over the whole entire canyon, like, oh man.
Oh my God, man.
Wow.
I could
She
imagine
had to
it.
walk like a half a mile to get back to our camp. Like, it was
Oh,
funny.
yeah. She was probably pissed off when
Yeah,
she got back.
she's lucky, dude. Cause
I remember as a kid, my
But
grandpa
yeah, exactly.
had a
she's doing like
deer.
45
Because
instead of 65.
deer can really fuck shit up on your vehicles,
Oh, yeah.
man. If
They
you hit
can
them
kill
pretty
you.
fucking-
They
Yeah,
kill
my,
many people.
Grandpa
But
had a
still,
deer,
I
and he
would laugh
literally
my
brought it
ass off
home
if
and
I
we
was in
cooked
that
it. Like they
position.
skinned it and we cooked it like 3 days later.
I've heard of stories
they
like
just
that
made
from my
that-
dad's side. I'm like, my God, man.
I
how
think
did
it
you-
was in Idaho or
like,
Washington.
sounds pretty badass.
They just made it.
He was like, we're
roadkill
gonna just leave it
legal.
there. It's dead.
Oh, you can cuss. We're not.
Yeah, we're not big
Fuck
enough
shit.
for it.
No, I was talking over
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
you were
yeah.
saying. So
oh
it
dude,
doesn't
we've
say-
done that so much.
We try not to, and then everyone's like,
It
what?
just,
It
well, I mean,
happens.
with the effects of alcohol,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside.
that's the number
Or
one
is it the
downside,
upside?
folks. Other than
or,
that,
yeah, or is it the
Cheers.
upside?
Cheers.
Where's
Wait,
young?
did we give a cheers at the beginning of this, guys?
Yes,
yes,
we
we
did.
did.
Perfect.
Where's young
This guy
Ben at?
forgot.
I think he's.
I don't know.
Right
And
down the
he's out
street.
there playing with
With himself?
The
No,
cat.
dude, we
with the
forgot to do the
dog,
second
man.
recording
Oh.
off your phone
What's that?
for Podbean.
What
No.
dog,
Oh,
man?
Matthew, is that your phone there? Oh,
Ben!
Ben.
We were wondering
Young
where
Ben.
you were at.
Okay.
It was like, literally like 10 seconds ago we were asking.
Yeah.
But you happened to come.
Yeah.
So, I thank
Well,
you.
I think we can probably cut it off short, mainly because we're out of beer. And
No,
also-
no kidding. But yeah,
We talked like for like 2 hours, like almost like an hour and a half.
this
before we started.
the
Yeah.
Hemperor beer definitely
Yes.
is a good brand to take. So if you're
That'd be good.
definitely go back.
Your guys'
home.
YouTube channels.
Mental Militia
Mental
Gaming.
Militia
Go ahead and
Gaming.
check it out
Don't
on
tell me,
YouTube.
tell them. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead and check it out on YouTube.
And you probably.
Unfortunately, we were trying not to do a face reveal for that long. Jesus.
Unfortunately,
Matthew, what the fuck?
It's glass
anyways-
table, right?
They'll be
Yeah,
starting
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
dude,
it.
Dad, don't break it.
No, we'll not
Um,
break it.
Anyways, yeah, just check us out on YouTube. We're
Yeah,
pretty
check us
fun.
out.
We might be a little quiet at first because we're trying to just stay serious with our competitiveness, but that's just because of where we're at right now. Anyways,
All right, and then so that's gonna wrap us up. I say that every time. I try not to, but
Wrap it up.
so. Thanks to everyone who subscribed this week. Thanks to Ben for helping us out like always. Thanks to Mental Militia Gaming, Matt and Josh. We're brothers, and we did ever specify that.
yeah,
And then,
When they look alike.
exactly.
yeah, and then New Belgium because they've drank a lot of their beer.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna call that it.